Hi and welcome to Nina's Edits, a place where I share my editing tips and tutorials. Don't forget to subscribe and follow on Instagram. So I posted a video, a time lapse on my Instagram story and asked my viewers if they wanted to see more time lapses or they wanted to see me doing some tutorials on how I edit, and it was tutorials. So this is exactly the same video but not as a time lapse. What I'm doing is editing her eyes. This is not generally my workflow, even though I have done a healing layer. I know that with around her eyes, there's quite some texture that I actually want to keep. And so therefore, that's why I have done a frequency separation using the medium. I'm working on the high texture layer, and make sure I want to remove some of the eyelashes that have fallen down. Make sure that your brush is set to current layer, not like what I have done, and go around and remove the red veins within her eye. Now, those veins can happen for a variety of reasons. My lights, the makeup application, how tired the model is, and so it's always good to actually remove them. Now this can be done in a healing layer, not a problem. But I know that I've got a bit of texture that I need to copy and maintain around the eye. So that's why I've done the frequency separation using the median. Now, and like some hair as well. So I'm just going to make my way around the eye and remove some of the makeup fall off as well. This could probably be done with the Gaussian blur frequency separation as well. Now the second eye, I've noticed some, white spots. Removing the red veins. Now we're getting into the texture that I want to maintain in this area here. The object of the game is to edit it so that the viewer doesn't automatically think that that's been photoshopped. So I start with the shadows first and then moving into the highlights. I'm not happy with it, but the viewer probably won't even notice any difference. There's no huge textural difference around that corner of that eye. So I'm going to go ahead and edit the rest of the distractions that I can see so far. I don't want to take up too much time. Alright, now I'm into cleaning up the eyes. I generally do this at the end of a full edit, mainly because I know what curves adjustments I've made, and you don't want to make the eye whites too white, but I just wanted to show you what I use. I use a Retouching Academy panel, and they're white eye action, well, their cleaning eye action. As you can see, that there was a fair bit of red in the eye, and the reason why I do this is at the end is because you just don't want a completely white looking eye. It looks horrendous. Probably gone a little bit too far, and I will take it back a little bit more. Always make sure that you keep the shadows in the eyes. It looks weird when they get flattened out, but that's a little bit of a before and after. Just wanted to show you a quick process on how to clean up the eyes.